So, lads, another day, another Bronny video. And, like, I wish I could talk about Bronny playing ball. And I wish that there wasn't so much mad stuff surrounding his injury. Because I'm not going to go as far as to say Bronny's faking an injury, but the Lakers aren't making the case. Like, the Lakers are giving credit to the conspiracy theory. It's all I'm going to say. But before we get on, if you guys aren't new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 5.7k by the end of the day. Here's our goal. We're trying to hit 10k by Christmas. And if we somehow hit 6k by the end of the month, that would be unbelievable. But anyway, Bronny James. We all know he's not very good at basketball. That's just kind of a given at this stage. And like, we're seeing so many, like, so much weird stuff with Bronny James happening. Like, we're seeing Charles Barkley call him out. Heck, we've effectively seen, if you guys didn't see, even Diana Taurasi, a WNBA player, is joked about, you know, she's coming back next year. But, like, she's genuinely out here joking, being like, I'm only playing home games. I'm only playing home games. And all this stuff. And it's like, I don't know if it's a Bronny James reference. It sure as hell seems like it is. But Bronny is currently, according to the Lakers, he is out for tonight's game. So he's out for the game. According to the injury report, he is out. And I made a video saying out indefinitely. And people were like, it doesn't say he's out indefinitely. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, out with no, like, he was listed as day to day. And then it changed to out. And no, there is nowhere, anywhere, where they have given a time frame for him being back. Because if it was just a minor injury, day to day would be one thing. If it was upgraded and it was like a week thing, there would be some sort of talk about maybe there's a time with no date for him to come back. That's the definition of indefinitely. Indefinitely he could be back tomorrow, but with no date, that's what I meant by that. And again, he has an injury where he should have been out for 1 week. It has been more. It's a week-long injury that people can play through. You can play through a bruised heel, and we've heard nothing. But now, the Lakers changed their roster spot, and this happened yesterday. I didn't even notice. They sent him to the G League, even though he's injured. They're like, oh, he's expected to spend more time in the G League. He was assigned to the G League. As you can see here, Lakers say they've assigned Bronny James and Maxwell Lewis to the G League South Bay Lakers. So they assigned him to the G League while he's currently injured. Keep him there. Don't understand why they keep bringing him up. Is there a chance they don't even make major moves? I don't know. But, like, they assigned him to the G League. And if you guys look at the G League schedule, so he's out for tonight's game. Is that just G League in general schedule? I clicked the wrong thing. So the South Bay Lakers, if you want to look at the schedule for the South Bay Lakers, he's not playing tonight. He didn't play on Sunday. And by the way, this was when he was called up after this game. They have a two-game homestand tonight and tomorrow. If he's not playing tonight and there's no timetable for him to recover, he's not playing tomorrow. And then all of a sudden there's an away game which he's not going to go to. So you've assigned him to the G League for games that he's injured for. What? Just so that he doesn't go on the road trip? The LA Lakers, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the LA Lakers are going on a road trip at the minute. Like, the teams, let's go Lakers, LA Lakers, and where can we go find the Lakers schedule? So he's been listed as out tonight. He's not playing tonight. And then they have another game tomorrow. So away. They're home, I guess, to the OKC Thunder. And then they're away. They're only home once before December the 8th. Ironically, I reckon December the 8th when he's back healthy again. Because it seems like they actually just don't want Bronny to travel. Oh, we're going away for a few games. Yeah, let's just send him down to the G League where he's, even though he's injured. So no, don't travel with the team. Don't still be an active roster member and, just rehab at home, rehab in our facilities. No, you're a G League player now, but you're not going to play in the G League, and you'll be called up before you play another G League game. Like, what is actually happening? Can someone explain? Again, I don't understand what's going on. Like, I get the G League, call up and stuff, but, they're calling him up to the G League, where he's only playing home games, and they're next to home. They have home games tomorrow, and then none till like well into December. They have a bunch of away games in December. So he's being, I don't get it. Is the goal for him to not play basketball? And like, if he's a member of the Lakers and he's injured, would he not just travel with the team? Either one, travel with the team. Like, he could travel with the team and be there, because let's be real, with the way travel is now, it is what it is. Like, it's comfortable travel. It's not the end of the world having to travel. Or he can just stay in LA with the Lakers organization and rehab. Is there a reason they had to assign him to the G League? Because he's not on a two-way. Like, I understand players on two-way contracts have to play a certain amount of time in the G League and you have to call them up and call them down. Like, he's not a two-way player. So, like, he's being assigned to the G League to not play in the G League. I don't get it. What is going on? Like, what is going on? Can they not just, at this stage, can they not just say out for the season with that heel injury and, you know, people forget about him? Like, what's happening? What is actually happening in this whole situation? I'm so confused. Like, I'm genuinely so confused about what's happening with the Bronny James situation, because from a basketball perspective, I know what's happening. He's just not good enough. And like, it seems like they're obviously I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but it does, like, from the outside looking in, it actually looks like they're just trying to make sure it's like, oh, the whole Bronny situation, we've kind of screwed up. We've screwed up here. We kind of don't want him even around the NBA team anymore. But we also don't really want him around the G League team anymore. So, you know, maybe let him just rehab the G League team. And I don't even know. What rehab can you do for a bruised heel as well? Like, what even? I was about to say you could stay in rehab. It's a bruised heel, for God's sake. Like, just get like a pad to put at the end of his shoe or something. I don't know. I don't know. But it's just, why is every day there's some new weird news story where it doesn't, I don't even know if it adds up. I don't know. I don't even know at this stage. Like, again, he has an injury that I'm not going to question the injury. I'm not going to question a bruised heel. I would say that that's a type of injury that there are all some sort of niggling injury that every single player in the world of sports plays with. Like, someone might have like a tight calf, or I don't know, like something. But still, like, I'm just looking at the whole scenario thinking, what's happening with the Lakers? What's happening with Bronny James? And am I wrong with any of this? Is this a nothing scenario? Is this the way things are done? Because it looks to me, from the outside looking in, it seems like the Lakers have realized we've screwed up with this, and they're now just trying to, as much as possible, keep Bronny James away from everything. It seems like they miscalculated this experiment, and they've already made their money from it, and now it's like, oh, we don't want people showing up to watch Bronny in the G League fail. We don't want people hate watching Bronny James. Which is, again, it's a problem the Lakers caused themselves. And by the way, if the Lakers signed Bronny James to an Exhibit 10 contract, and then after that 17-point preseason game, signed him on a two-way, like they did with Quincy Olivari, and didn't draft the guy, and they just signed him to Summer League, he was bad in Summer League, but then they signed him to an Exhibit 10, sent him on a two-way, and then brought him up to the main roster for a game, and then brought him back down. This wouldn't be a story, by the way. This would just be, he's not really on the G League team, he's not really great, and it was all the drafting him, 4-year guaranteed contract, JJ Redick, Bronny's earned this. Like, if they didn't do all of that stuff, like if they had just originally brought him in a two-way, had him on the G League team, called him up for the first game of the season for the iconic shot, and then had him play with the G League for the rest of the year, there would be no expectation of him to do well. That expectation wouldn't really be there. If he's struggling, just like Zaire Wade, a few other players struggled, he'd just be another NBA player's kid who's playing the G League, like Sharif O'Neal, like Zaire Wade, and they struggle a bit and they would probably fade into obscurity. But because of all the situation that the Lakers caused over the summer, this is now a talking point, and it's getting ridiculous.